Breakfast at Fishney's and the No Identity Cowboys have done it again, flunking yet another test. Coaches, players, you name it. I'm Mike Fisher, your trusty and trusted reporter. This is the Fishbowl. We are like live, so welcome to the program. I will review all comments, of course, as we go, while, as always, inviting you to also hang out with Prophet X. Prophet X, proud sponsor of what we do here. A great way for you to play around with the numbers, especially as we go to Cowboys versus Washington. We'll get to all that over the course of the week. Prophet X, America's #1 sports prediction market, a peer-to-peer sports prediction market where users like you play against each other instead of against a sports book or against the house. Looks and feels just like a sports book with way better odds. Use the promo code, you see the link below, use the promo code FISH and claim up to $200 in profit cash on all plays for the first 30 days playing on the site. Terms and conditions apply. And now, let's get to the report card. Cowboys' 2025 season has taken another dark turn. 30-27 loss at Carolina. Matt Eberflus and the defense, horrible. Dak Prescott and the offense, good, except you needed one more clutch. And something that we've talked about already this week, and I think this is going to be a theme probably for the rest of the year. But Fish, are you saying the Cowboys' offense has to be perfect in order? Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm saying. Before the game, as you know, this is a tradition around here on the Fish Report and at cowboyscountry.com and at fishsportscowboys.substack.com. With the help of Adam Schultz, we put together a list of 5 things, 5 categories, 5 classes, if you will, where the Cowboys need to accomplish this, and then they'll win. Just that simple. Now we review it. We review our 5 prognostications, if you will. Cowboys just do these 5 things. We're going to look back at what we said needed to happen, and then we're going to look at what happened as we look at the grades. And here we go. Item 1, pick a poison and take it away. I wasn't suggesting that the Cowboys defense needed to stop Tet, terrific rookie, and Rico, mediocre journeyman veteran. Just stop one of them. McMillan, the only real receiving weapon that Bryce Young has, and we know that opposing running backs chew up the Cowboys. So that's fine, pick one. And I wondered and suggested, could Dallas dial in on controlling Young to Tet and then survive the Panthers on the ground? What happened? Rico dominates, 185 rushing yards, 30 carries, 56 yards receiving, along with a touchdown. Tet gets his first 2 touchdown catches of the year because, of course, they did. Dallas needed to stop one of them. Dallas was incapable of catching up with either one of them. You want a telling quote from Eberflus's biggest star, the cornerback Trayvon Diggs. I feel like we're all over the place, Diggs said, and we really don't have no identity. Grade? F. Category 2, follow Dak's efficiency and explosiveness on offense. What I predicted, it came true. Dak and the offense, by and large, well, let me take it back. Dak was efficient and explosive. He comes in leading the NFL in pass attempts and number 2 in passing yards. And I said he ranks right up there in decision-making too. Meanwhile, Carolina coming in pressure rate and in sacks, last in the league. Efficiency and explosiveness there for the taking. In the box score, it looks pretty good. Dak, 25-34, 261, 3 touchdowns. George Pickens, 168, 1 touchdown, 9 catches. They kind of did as they pleased, but in the clutch, they needed one more. You leave it in the hands of this defense in the last 4 minutes of the game, Cowboys are going to lose. Grade C. Item 3, survive the nasty numbers and feast on the turnovers. The Cowboys defense came in undergoing changes, personnel and philosophy. But Bryce Young could have looked at it all and said, I think I can do something here. Cowboys defense coming in allowed the NFL's 3rd highest completion rate, a league high per pass attempt, and NFL's 2nd highest passer rating. So what I wrote is, what could save Eberflus's butt here? Young, 4 interceptions and 3 fumbles in 5 games. Did you hear me right? Bryce Young is a bumble machine. The Panthers offense, multiple turnovers in 3 of their first 5 games. Go take advantage of that, Dallas. What happened? We get the Dono interception, and that's it. A vulnerable Bryce Young thrives as a thrower. Get a load of this. This is going to make you sick. Cowboys quarterbacks that they faced. Jalen Hurts, Russell Wilson, Caleb Williams, Jordan Love, Justin Fields, Bryce Young. It's not exactly a murderer's row of throwers. Dallas is now allowing 72% completions. What? 270 yards a game. What? A touchdown to interception ratio of 15-2. That's unbelievable. And a total passer rating of 117. The NFL MVP is the combined quarterbacks against the Cowboys. That's fantastic. They're completing 72% of their passes, 270 yards per game, touchdown to interception ratio of 15-2. That you win the MVP. Total passer rating 117. That's the worst in the NFL. Grade F. Item 4. Get Javonte rolling in an average way. And here's what I meant by that. Panthers only allowed 19 yards rushing last week, but prior to that gave up 100 in 3 of their first 4. Javonte Williams, all he had to do was be average against them. Their average line this year, they give up 450 yards, 4.8 yards per carry, and 3 touchdowns. So just be average. You don't need 100, just be average. And Javonte versus Rico, I picked Javonte. Wonk, wonk. What happened? I wasn't even close, and either were the Cowboys. 21 yards on 7 carries in the first half, 29 yards on 13 attempts total. Without a doubt, the worst return of the season with Javonte Williams in the running game. Cowboys get pushed around, and Rico puts up incredible numbers. He won't. He could almost win NFC Offensive Player of the Week 2 weeks in a row. Grade F. And finally, the role players versus the hype machine. And the hype machine around here cannot be stopped. The Cowboys can be stopped, but the hype machine cannot. So before the game, in fact, before the Jets game, I said, heads up on Ron Flournoy and Jake Ferguson, and it came true. This week, I said, I don't know about Flournoy, but Fergie and Pickens, yeah, but there's got to be more than that. So more of what happened with the Jets. Maris Liufalo and Shamar James and James Houston and Wanye Thomas and bonk, 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 bonk. No, the little guys, the Jags, did not help. This is Dallas, where everybody gets treated like a star. And what I said going in is, here's hoping that the lesser lights spent the week remaining grounded and focused on the trip to Carolina. And if they did, I said the Cowboys will win 28-24. Ank! What happened? Dak and Pickens and Ferguson, and then that's about it. And maybe, just maybe, the other 50 guys enjoyed reading a bunch of wonderful press clippings all week. Grade for the category and grade for the game. Fish final grade. F. You flunked, Cowboys. You flunked. Fish out.